My understanding, I can't because I'm.
No, no, I know.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go ahead and do the minutes. It's gonna be brief.
Yeah,
because
Yeah,
I'm leaving.
it should
I'm
be
leaving
brief
town.
anyways, because it's not a vote, you're not gonna be voting, it's really just the attendance call to.
And you wanna call it subcommittee unless somebody shows up.
Correct.
Right.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
No, so you want it to be referred to a subcommittee meeting.
Yeah, it would be a subcommittee unless,
Someone
six person
shows up,
shows.
yeah.
6% shows up. Okay, let's call this meeting to order. It's 9:06. Roll call.
Okay, roll call.
I'll start.
Let's start.
That was our present.
Alicia.
Geraldine,
there's no one present. Geraldine.
Come on,
Six,
Geraldine.
don't worry. No, 7:06. Okay. Madeline Santana, Vice Chair.
Present.
Present. Present.
Jacqueline would be the.
Yes, right, Jackie, right? And Elsa Reyes.
Okay. Number 3, public comments. Anybody wants to say something? Introduce yourselves. What did you come to the meeting?
Well, my name is Edgar Matias. I'm a citizen of Miami Lakes. I'm a business owner from a local business. I'm a sculpture designer, and it's my first time assistant to a committee, cultural affairs. And I'd really like to know in any way the local businesses can collaborate with the community.
Thank you. Your name again?
Edgar Matias.
Edgar
Matias.
Matias.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for being here.
Sure.
Next we have,
I'm Barbara Barron. I used to be on the Cultural Affairs Committee back when it first got started. But I'm here tonight in case anybody has any questions about the proposal for hanging my artwork in the hallways for the show coming up.
thank you, Barbara.
It's approved.
In case you don't know, she designed our committee logo. She's designed the mold for the cow sculptures. She's done a lot of artwork around town, the banners in the church, the Methodist church. She designs, so she's a very talented artist. And I'm very proud of her. She's also my neighbor, so thanks for coming. So when we get to that, hopefully we'll get those things approved. Next.
My name is Justin Trujillo. I've lived in the town for about 6 years now. Now I felt like it was just finally that time to get involved a little bit.
Thank you so much.
Here I am.
Do you have, what would be your contribution?
So I actually used to own an entertainment company for 11 years. We used to do different kinds of events. I'm also the head of my event committee in Satori where I live. And so we put community events together there. So I feel like I come with a little bit of experience and
people like
help a
you
little
here.
bit. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And can you, your last name again?
It's Trujillo.
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 Justin.
Oh,
Justin, right?
yes, just.
Okay, thank you, Justin. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Review and approval of minutes, we cannot, prove anything because, we don't have quorum yet. My question to Al is, if we have comments, do we save them for the next time? I mean, if there are corrections, I don't know.
You guys can mention the comments, it's just, you would have to mention it again at the next
I read
meeting.
through the comments and there's some, information that was, I mean, like emotion was not exactly how it was, because I listened to the video because I wasn't sure, because, want to make sure, and there's some changes that need to be done, just basically work here or there. And, maybe when we're done, we can forward this to Jeanette and she can make the corrections.
If that's the case, and if it's mentioning edits, that should probably be held off until you have quorum, so that someone has the notes and they're sent in, because those minutes are gonna have to be edited.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's basically my concern, that we had, information that needed to be, added or corrected. And, that's it.
Yeah, that's definitely for the review and approval.
Okay, so that's, we're gonna be, oh, I missed the referrals, additions, deletions. Sorry about that. Okay, no, I don't think anybody wants to add anything, delete anything?
Through the
Yeah.
chair, you cannot add anything because there is no quorum.
Being
then-
approved.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. Chairman's report. I have, in the package, right? That's right.
Page 8.
AJ? Yeah, I didn't copy my package, so.
No. Maybe in this one, can I see that one? Is
Yeah,
that the
this
name?
doesn't need to be.
This
approved.
one probably.
Yeah,
does.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Um,
So basically, my report is very, very simple. We held our quarterly,
No.
our quarterly chairperson's meeting on March the fourth. This room. And, each of us presented an update or, you know, what everybody's doing and how to collaborate with each other.
Is this the one? Is this the one right here? that we're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
you can just basically,
Cause I don't think.
no, basically what you can do is just copy what's here.
Oh, there we go.
Here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys.
I like to write it down.
No, I
As
want to make sure I
read it.
have it for the minutes.
Yeah, no, this basically was what we spoke about. And, what they're saying, and what the manager said very briefly at the beginning was that this is our opportunity to basically request money from the town, which, as you know, last time we requested and, you know, because the budget was, you know, we were limited on the budget. So, but I guess he had to say this to the members in case they wanted to, you know, add items to the budget for the council to review and approve it. And then we spoke about increasing awareness of attending the meetings. The residents to the events. And then the communication department agreed to share a presentation, which I think I'll send a link for everybody to watch. I haven't really seen it yet. I've been very busy.
To watch or to read through, because there's also a PDF.
Oh, it's PDF? Oh, okay.
Is it a communication strategy plan?
Yeah. So basically that was discussed at the meeting. And then, one of the chairpersons said that in order, you know, that each member should be knowledgeable of the sponsorship package. Basically to know, you know, what that entails and how to get, you know, good sponsors for our events, especially the ones that are struggling with it. So,
Thank you.
so I basically said also for more information, please watch the video. Because we had like a 2-hour meeting. I think it was,
Yeah.
it was very long.
The main thing is our budget, right?
Yeah, basically, like I said before, the manager wants the committee to, you know, discuss the budget and then if we want to add or ask for more money to be able to, they're allowing us to present again, request, approval on that events. And then number 2. Oh, the committee report to council is basically this. I want everybody to, of course, it cannot be approved today, but we can mark it up and then we approve it at the next meeting. Basically, and I'll need for you to review the amounts of the budget.
Yeah, so I provided a copy of your budget to all of you. I'm not sure let me know if it's missing, but I'll also put it up on the screen because I know some of you don't have the full packages. So I attached that every meeting. Those are your numbers.
Okay, so, no, but for each event that we have. And everything.
Yeah, so the budget shows the numbers you spent, like how much you've spent and how much you were given.
This one,
Oh,
it's in there, yeah.
What
So
page?
Well, it's 28.
I also have it up on the screen if you guys prefer to.
We're very sure. They say it's coming, it's coming. Yeah.
I don't wanna lose my place in the report. Okay, so, book talk. Well, Oh, okay. Where's George Downs? Yeah, because I know that book reading is 750. And,
The book reading is 750, but it's split with,
no, but normally, since you're involved in that, Elsa, can you say that 450 is the
450 for the book review.
the book review?
Yeah,
So
the
that,
Zoom
that
book
amount is,
review.
is correct.
Right.
Because I wanted to make sure that I put the right amount there when I do my report. Hispanic Heritage, it was 3,000. Right, or was it more?
Yeah, well, 3,500 is what we ended up asking. So we added $390, so that's almost like
So it was
3,400.
3,500?
Yeah, 3,500 would work great.
No, it's basically what we had, it's 3,500.
We had 3,000.
Yeah, but is what I'm trying to say, I want to put,
We had
our budget was 3,000.
3,000.
Okay, so that's what I use. So that's, the jazz concert, which was postponed, I had the amount of $10,500. And need to be correct, according to the budget. Holiday book reading, I think 200 is correct. The Motown review. This is 300,
3,000.
I mean 3,000, and actual was 3,086. Wonder where the 86 it's from. You know, well,
Repeat that?
the budget for the Black History Month was 3,000,
Correct.
but the actual was 3,086.
So actuals is what you guys have spent.
We're in a deficit of 8661.
We are at a deficit of 8601.
But I'll remind you, you guys, at last meeting, if you look at the minutes, I know they haven't been approved, but they're a draft, you'll see that you guys made a motion to move money into that because of that reason, because you knew you were gonna go over.
From Hispanic, I think.
Yes, you guys took it from Hispanic.
Okay, but the budget itself is correct.
The budget that you were given for the town at the very beginning is the first line that you see. That says original.
Oh,
So
3,000.
through the chair, this this is not updated.
Yes. As of,
This one, no.
that one was printed on the 8th, so when your agenda was generated.
Okay, so the money doesn't get moved until we
okay.
approve the minutes.
So the money doesn't get moved until I have minutes to work with, and these minutes were not given to me until Monday. And then I
Okay.
need the chair to sign it, which we'll do later.
those,
The reallocation.
$118.
Correct.
to
That's the same money we're talking about.
Charles.
Mhm.
Okay, so on top of the 86, we'll have to add the 118?
No,
No.
no. This is the only money that you guys moved 118 because by your calculations at the last meeting, it was gonna be over 118. That's why you moved 118 from Hispanic into Black History.
And now it's actually 86.
Again, if you look at the minutes, that's where the reference to that is. The minutes will show that in
It's
item,
8601.
Okay. So 86. Okay,
if you
and
look
the
at
worst-
Page
eight-
7.
old business 8C, it shows where you guys made that move.
So the worst ceremony is,
So are we done with Black History? Do we have anything outstanding?
so,
Okay.
and then pay
So-
for mom, we have 500, and we'll discuss.
So if we had quorum, we could have changed that amount from 118 to 86.
8601.
If we had quorum, right?
Yeah, but at this point, I do have to submit it because you guys are at a deficit.
Yeah.
And really with me, just as long as I have the draft of the minutes, that's enough for me to have the budget officer to.
So then we'll have a
transfer.
balance of whatever the difference.
Yeah, you'll have some
Yeah,
extra
20
at,
bucks.
at that line item,
Okay.
correct? And through the chair, I know we have some new members, so I just wanted to highlight the fact that although I give you guys the copy of the budget monthly as part of your agenda, if it's ever during the month and you don't want to have to wait till the agenda, the budget is online. I'm happy to provide the link. I not provided to the old committee members, but there's a link where you guys can go out at any moment and pull up any committee, any town funds and spending.
Okay. Going back to the report, this is gonna be offered actually in May, but I wanted to bring it up today. Make the changes and submit it for the next meeting, approve it, and then, what is the deadline?
I have the deadline there for you guys for the committee.
I know
report.
May. May deadline is May
Third. So
Okay.
May third deadline means, the report, which Felicia's drafting, has to be approved by then with the minutes showing that approval and the memo from the chair. So those are the 3 items that need to be submitted as part of the agenda packet. Really,
So
that's
then-
just an FYI to you guys. That's really the chair submits the memo and the report. And then the secretary for the meeting where it gets approved is the one that sends me the minutes so that we can add it to the agenda packet for council.
So she needs to have what, the report, the minutes, and what was the other thing?
Report minutes and a memo,
And a memo.
which is really just this. Honestly,
Yeah.
sometimes the chairs forget to do it and we'll do it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
We'll do it. But yeah, they just call this the memo.
She's trying to make it here, but she's hanging up at the school.
Who's that?
Karen, so hopefully she'll make it. Okay, and then I added the initiative and events as part of the report. We have, was coming up with the fact of the Charlotte Fishing Tournament. Independence Day, the Symphony of the Americas, the book talk, and Continental Park, which of course is tentative because we don't know if we're gonna do it or not. But it has not been confirmed on any dates, right? Then for future project and considerations, actually the town manager suggested to put it on this report that we're gonna have a presentation or workshop with the Miami-Dade Cultural, Department of Cultural Affairs. Miami-Dade County Department of Cultural Affairs. And, I'm working on that to see what we can set it up with them. And I found out something which was interesting, that Rene Garcia is proposing, there's some land in Miami Lakes that belongs to the county. And, I think it's behind the police station, something there, which of course, if it's back there, it's gonna be sort of like tucked away. I want it to be more in town center. But I'm gonna see if I can have a conversation with him to see if instead of building a brand new building, we can use an existing building that we can refurbish, like the one that I'm thinking of. And maybe that's in the works. So that's kind of hopeful that I need someone from the county trying to help us do a cultural city.
To have a cultural center.
Yeah, either build it or, but I said I have to talk to him first to see what his ideas are, and then I'll share it with the rest of you. But that's good news. But first they told me it was gonna be in Opelika, and why Opelika? But then I found out at the meeting last night from his assistant, the Garcia's assistant, that it's gonna be Miami-Dade.
Oh, what is Rene Garcia's title now? He's been.
He said-
President representative.
Yeah, he's been a
he's
senator, he's been.
Commissioner, he's been everything.
And he's actually a commissioner.
Right, now,
Yeah.
now he's commissioner.
Commissioner. Former senator, commissioner. And then, the second future project consideration is, at the chairperson's, quarterly, meeting. We were talking about collaborating and actually I invited him to come. He's tied up with, I think they had a chamber, luncheon today and he was trying to wrap up everything, but said that he would start to come. Matthew Casamayor, who is the chair of the economic, development committee. And he mentioned that, the merchants on Main Street want to do, events on Main Street. I said, and I told him, we used to do that.
Yes, we.
So I sent him an email today. I think I copied you on, and he's very excited to work with us. And the merchants, are eager to, I said, no, we used to have car shows and art festivals and.
Well, there's still a car show.
The car show, yeah,
Yes.
is, because that originally was started by Roberto Alonso,
Right.
that's why
Yes,
that
His son-
event is.
his son took it over.
Yeah,
right.
his son took it over, but we used to have it, and then
Yeah.
it got.
Yeah.
It stopped and I'm glad it's back on.
We had like an art show, like arts and crafts.
Yeah,
Remember arts and
Yeah,
crafts
we
that
used to
everybody
have-
would put
we used
out
to have all
things
that.
of different.
so.
Yeah, it was really nice.
So basically, I'm very excited. He's very excited too that we used to have live bands on Main Street. We used to have
Right,
what I call here Main Street Live. We used
Right.
to, on Friday night, we used to
Yes,
have like bands
yes.
come in and then play. And he remembers that as a kid. He said, no, I loved it. It was like a band on the Main Street and playing and we had different genre. We had a Brazilian band, which was awesome. We had
The Latin-
classical,
the Latin one, too.
we had all kinds of bands from different types of music. And then the last and not least is the Culture Center Collaboration Initiative. So, and that's what basically mentioned. So that's in the works. So basically that's gonna be our report to the council. And, I'll, clean it up and get the final approval from the group next time.
Through the chair,
Yes, ma'am?
I want to mention that you're on item 6, chairperson report.
Yes.
However, your report to town council preliminary review draft, you have it under new business. Under
Yeah, I
8A.
know, it's just that it came in the report and I went ahead and did what it had. It's out of the way. Thank you for bringing it up.
So I'm sorry, so where are we, what's the next?
Now,
item
the
that-
next is the next topic in the item,
Old
is
business?
in the report,
So we're back to 6.
back to
6.
Okay, the next item on my report was request accounts, and I clarified for you, and I hope you did, is we have talked about, the donation that the committee, voted on. Whatever the donations that we got at the concert for the Symphony of the Americas last summer, to donate it to them. But then I found out recently that money was deposited and it has to be approved by the council.
Yeah, so as a reminder,
Yeah,
similar to Main Street Players, how last year there was a vote by the committee to use funds, to use budget funds from cultural affairs to donate to Main Street Players. I don't know if you guys recall, that came back to the committee and you guys weren't able to because unfortunately, your money is earmarked for what it's earmarked. You guys don't have the authority to just donate funds. Whenever you do want to do that, sometimes it does get approved. You just have to go to council. So that's the same thing with the Symphony of the Americas. I know there was a cash donation that was received by you guys. And I know the committee intended to donate it for the motion for the vote to donate it back to the performers.
Mhm.
I went and I checked with our finance director. You guys, again, cannot donate. If you wish to donate, you do have to go to council and make that request of council. And that's really the standard for anything that is donated funds, which is separate from an invoice, something different than an expense, really.
So even if it's something that donation happened at the event itself, because the one for the theaters, whatever surplus we had from any of the events to give it to them. We understand, but this was the money that, was donated during the event, we had a little basket. And people-
Yeah, they go back up, how much was it? It wasn't. that-
150
It was somewhere in
something.
the hundreds.
Yeah.
So it was added to, the problem is that the committee took
Right.
it. Our suggestion from staff would be to not be putting out cash baskets.
Mhm.
Essentially, like if the artists come out and put their own basket to collect funds, that's them.
Mhm.
The second the committee is handling dollars.
You have to be terminated.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Next time, no basket.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Al. And then the budget, we reviewed it real quick. So we're still at 39,500, and you gave us an update of where the money has been going so far. Okay, next item on the agenda is Black History Month. Charles is not here, so,
Wait, I'm sorry, 7A is Women History Month?
Hey.
oh, I'm
hey,
sorry, hey,
Hey,
sorry, I'm
Yeah.
kind of tired today. Okay, we have to go over, any updates, and I added your information, because I don't know if you wanna select the person for this, or you wanna update us on what's going on. And I also took the opportunity to present the artwork that Barbara Barons will be displaying as part of the Women History Month. course, we can't approve it because we don't have quorum, but, basically, you know, I don't know when she could get started, just, putting it up. I mean, I was hoping to get that extra person today, and unfortunately, she hasn't arrived yet. So it's by the end of the meeting, we can just go back to
I
that.
go back to
We
that.
can go back to that. Go ahead, Madeline, you can.
Okay, real quick, no, not real quick, couple of updates. We already received the awards, they're ready. The caterers are set for Saturday, the flowers, with the assistance of Elsa and Publix. Let's just say we're picking up the orchids that we decided to put on the tables
Okay, awesome.
As a
And-
centerpiece.
as a centerpiece, and then the winner gets to take it home.
Yeah.
Linens will be delivered, tables and chairs will be delivered on Friday. We have janitorial set up from 9:30 to 2:30. And so far, as long as everything works out, we're still under budget of the 3,500. What I do need to know is those members that are present here, are you coming Saturday?
Yes.
Yes.
Can we bring a guest?
I think that has something we have to vote on. No, sorry. I don't know.
I mean, if you guys have space, you're
We have
paying for the food, so I guess it really just depends if you have
Yeah,
the
because
space.
we have someone that has 6 spots, but the only 2 people show up, we're gonna,
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Our people,
Right now, we
Have they
have,
confirmed who they're bringing?
they told me a number.
okay.
So far, we have 8, because since the tables are gonna be set up for 8, instead of 7, and a couple of them asked, I said, sure, bring 8.
Right.
That way it's all even. I have a winner that's only bringing 3.
See, that's it, that's all.
I have another winner that has 6, but with a possibility of 2 more. It's the detective, in case who's on duty, and she might invite them last minute type of thing.
Okay.
So I have to allocate 8 for them. And then we have 8, and then we have 7. Guest speaker, we have Councilman Diegas Ruano coming. Vice Mayor Fernandez is bringing a guest. We have the deacon, he's still set up. I also, right now, we have 55 attendees out of the 64 that we calculated.
Okay, so we can move this?
I,
You wanna go?
That's fine.
Oh, when is it?
It's
This Saturday at 11.
I have to check my calendar.
Yeah.
Check your calendar.
What time is it?
11.
11?
I mean, I'd love for you to be there. As former winner, that would be nice.
I'll have to let you know.
Yeah, let me know. And you wanted to bring?
Yes,
somebody?
yeah. Yeah, she asked me if, because it wasn't listed
Yeah.
anywhere, so she wanted to know if she could come.
Mhm. You wanna come,
Those,
Was it?
Nancy, you wanna come as former, winner?
she is an invited guest.
Oh, she is? Awesome.
She nominated one of the winners.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The 2 of us.
Okay, so,
No, that's public records. That's nothing to,
Then I have a question. You don't have to tell me, did you get a specific number from the person who was awarded that one that I nominated? Did,
I don't,
did she
Yes.
I'm
respond
sorry.
to you?
sorry. Are you opening up public comments?
I know she's, well.
But she just,
I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep track of this. I remember, I'm new at the rules and regulations.
Well,
no, you didn't see me motion to her and she called me, so I wasn't gonna speak, but she asked me to. I thought
That's
it's
why,
okay as well.
that's why I'm clarifying it.
I know, it was confusing.
are you done? And then,
Am I allowed to ask a question?
oh, yeah.
And I don't need an answer, right now on a record type thing. I'm hoping that that person has responded by now, because she's also called to invite me, and I didn't know which end I was coming in on.
No, she included you.
She did it.
I just said that. She has 6, and the 2 more that might be last minute.
So she'll have her 8. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
You're in.
She put you down.
Thank you.
Now there's a separate table for us. For the. committee.
Yes, there's 2. One for guests, like councilman.
Right, right.
And then the committee.
The committee.
One committee is 8, which right now we have 5.
Okay.
And the other one, so far, we have
Who's
2,
confirming
3,
from our group?
4.
So far.
These,
Thank you.
us as far as I know, and maybe Trinette. Z, I know she said she couldn't make it, but Trinette, she went and picked up the awards and she hopefully, unofficially, is gonna be the mistress of ceremony, unless
Do we
someone
have,
else
do we
did.
have like
The script.
no, not, well, script and also, a tentative person in case she doesn't show up. Can we designate somebody to be the?
Okay, one thing at a time. When we get there, we'll discuss that. So I asked Io to send out a reminder to the members to see if they can RSVP. Because again, I have to tell Maria how many final count. So,
The ones that are missing?
yeah. Just to confirm, because I need, the numbers. Jerry, you're bringing +1?
Yes.
Bring it possibly one.
And Alicia +1. Okay. RSVP,
So are we considered RSVP?
yes, yes. Okay, get that. Let's do this. Now, for the program. It's very similar to the years before. I'm not sure if you have the previous ones. It's pretty self-explanatory. The program is going to be, the welcome was going to be Felicia Salazar, the chair.
For the program?
The program?
The introduction?
You're going to do the introduction, the welcome. The mistress of ceremony, Trinette has agreed unless, well, we can't vote, so Trinette is going to be the mistress of ceremony. Gotta change that. Then we have the invocation, which will be Deacon Juan E. Gonzalez, PhD, CRNA, from Our Lady of the Lakes Catholic Church.
Correct.
And then the presentation of this, Women of Distinction Awards. We have the arts, business, education, government, health services, and volunteer. I need, Io is going to print out the nomination for each one, because I'm pretty sure the one online canceled out, unless you guys kept your copies from the last meeting.
No,
I got a
You can't open
copy.
it anymore.
no,
You
No.
guys can't.
No,
no.
What do you- Oh, because it was through a WeTransfer.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
No, but we have the back end. though.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
so
I
I'm,
just got a copy from Chad.
Okay.
File for my nominee.
Okay.
I'll have copies ready for all of you.
Okay. So in the past, if the nomination was very lengthy,
well, that's where I'm getting to now. So I'm sorry, Felicia, who did you nominate?
the detective,
Okay,
So maybe I should be the one introducing
that introduce her.
right, that was what I'm getting. I need arts. I need someone for the arts. If Charles is attending, which I don't see why not, but again, I haven't heard the RSVP that he's coming. I'm thinking that Charles can present that award since he
Yeah.
is familiar with her. And then for business, I need someone to
Through the
present that.
chair.
Oh, sorry.
And I'm sorry to interrupt, but just something that I remember about Charles and this event. He doesn't like to go up and speak because he feels like it's a woman's event. And he feels like the ladies of the committee should do the presentation instead. I don't know if he still stands by it, but I remember him saying that comment last year and the year before, so just something to consider. I don't know
But
if
you
you
did show
Yeah.
up.
He
right?
did. do
Yeah.
it.
He does show up.
But then this one is particularly the one he
Oh, because he
nominated.
Yeah,
So I figured, I think he might be able to.
I think so.
I guess you guys should just be flexible in case
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
doesn't make it or.
Who was the one for business? Who won?
Judy L. Farkas Sarah. She's COO, CFO, headquartered Toyota.
Oh, okay, okay. I like to introduce, you gonna introduce her? I like to introduce her because I'm very connected with headquarters to you.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
probably know who she is.
Education I will do. Government, it's the detective. Wonderful person. Health Services, Janet Waterfield.
She's a chiropractor, super nice.
Acupuncture physician.
Introduce her.
Okay, I can introduce them.
Jerry Fisher.
Jerry's good.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it'll be the formal program will say your full name.
Yeah,
Yes.
But for me, it's Jerry. And volunteer,
yeah, Jackie. Who's a volunteer this year?
Helen S. Rodan.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
She's
Yeah.
in the neighborhood improvement
Yeah,
committee. I know
yeah.
she is. I mean, I can do her too. I know her.
Yeah.
But I don't wanna.
Well, but we-
Well,
No, no,
you
no,
can
that's
be,
fine, that's fine.
but you can be the backup.
Okay,
Okay, and then will we break for lunch? Then our keynote speakers, the Honorable Judge, I gotta change them. The Honorable Judge Diana Viscano, is that how you say it?
Vizcaíno.
Viscaino. She's
I
just
know.
honorary judge.
She's the keynote speaker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then closing remarks. I don't know if Alicia, you want to do the closing remarks and promote whatever other events
Yeah,
coming up?
do that. but
Yeah, I
you
can do that. And, we're gonna have the calendar in the program, the back of the calendar, because I speak for them when they take
And
the program.
last year, I
Because
think
if I
we had,
mention it, people are gonna forget.
yeah, we had it in the back of the program.
Yeah, we
last-
normally add upcoming events for the program.
But I think last year it was only our events,
No,
not any other.
It was whatever upcoming
Oh,
event,
really? Oh, I thought it was only ours.
because there was
You-
only the
we can-
April
We can
events.
do just you guys, but I don't think most of your events are not confirmed.
No.
Yeah,
So usually we put confirmed events there.
so the upcoming events that they did last year was all the April ones.
Madeline, will the award winners and their categories show in the program?
Yes.
It's printed in the program.
Right, it'll say
Do we have,
arts, who the winner is, and then who's
Excellent.
presenting.
quick
Excellent.
question, do we have the artwork for the program itself,
The cover.
the cover?
It
We haven't
follows
done
the
that
same
yet.
theme.
The same.
It's the same theme as when we put it out.
Okay, yeah, it's a pretty one.
Okay, program done. Isle has Jonathan or Jacob, I get them confused. I know they're
Okay,
for that.
1 minute.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
If you list the April events that are gonna take place in the town, you're not gonna be listing the Paint a Picture for Mom in May. Can we add
that
the
confirmed?
Paint a Picture for Mom? That is confirmed, of course. We do it every year.
No, but you guys doing it every year doesn't mean that it's confirmed. I think she's referring to, I know Felicia was trying to get through the entire list
Uh-huh.
and I know we weren't able to.
We approve up to the 15th.
So I don't remember, but if it's approved, it doesn't necessarily mean April. It means just upcoming events.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes sometimes April is not packed.
Yeah, because we don't have one in April.
Yeah, I'll double check. As long as it's approved, that's not a problem.
Right.
Yeah, I think for the minutes, let's see. Madeline motion to accept events April, May, and June.
April, May, and June.
Well, April, I don't know, what is it, April? Yeah,
April,
April,
May.
May, and June, which is incorrect, because we don't
We
even,
don't have anything in it.
so we can, advertise April, May, and June.
Where did I see it? Where did I put that?
Seven.
Page 7.
Up in the second paragraph, I think.
Are they an event in Felicia, are the closing you mentioned?
Yes.
Are we done in the past?
Oh, because May is the Mother's Day
Yes.
and June
And
is
June is the
the
fishing.
fishing.
For the
Right,
April, it was like first out because we don't have anything.
we don't have anything.
But that's still part, we can't cross it out because that's still part of the minutes.
Yeah, but that, again, you said it correctly.
We're talking about the program.
Okay. Let's move on. Anything else?
Okay,
Mara?
so I'd like to know what time will you guys be here?
Us?
Yeah.
No,
If
later
it's
than
at 11,
10:30.
we're done.
I would say 10:30.
10:30?
10:30.
Yeah,
Mhm.
10:30 would be good.
Yeah,
because-
that's good.
Yeah.
Because everything is gonna be set up on Friday.
Hopefully on Friday,
Hopefully.
everything's delivered, the
Yeah.
tablecloths is set, the
Just wait
orchids
the
will be there. Huh?
Just reading the flowers.
Madeline.
Anything else that we need? Because the last time we were running around to Publix to get stuff.
What he was getting.
What did we get at Publix at last minute?
Was it?
No,
No.
can't be.
We
We have caterers.
But I know.
We have caterers, so
No.
there wouldn't be any reason for us to get napkins.
No,
We didn't have to
No, there
get
was There
flowers.
was some event that you had to go to.
that was in the paint a picture for
That was
mom.
for
We
mom.
sent
No, no,
Charles
it
to,
was
to
here.
have
It
paper
was
towels.
here.
Here? Oh, I-
Maybe a book talk.
No,
What else do we have here?
Maybe it was
Not
a-
Hispanic?
maybe it was a quick dog, I don't remember.
But women of distinction, it shouldn't be. There's
No,
no
it
reason for us
shouldn't
to
be.
get out anything. And I already have the, what do you call this? Event package? What do you call
Yeah.
it? And that's all filled out and it should be all set up the right way.
do you have a tablecloth for where the awards are? going to
I
be
ordered
placed?
the black ones
The black one, good.
and we can even use our tablecloth.
Yeah, oh, that would be nice, that would look nice, yeah, that would look nice, I like
Yeah,
that.
because we don't need a signing.
No, we don't need to sign it, no,
No, there's no sign-in.
We just walk in.
but you
I just
want,
verified that, I got enough people.
but you do want us to be around the room as people arrive and they have any questions, you know, okay.
And that's what the awards are.
Everybody's
gonna be.
supposed to-
And every table's gonna have, the name of the winner,
Thank you for bringing that up. I'm going to do a tent. I have cardstock and pretty much just the name of the winner and what category
okay,
And
that's
then-
fine.
on the table.
The fair like that. Okay,
Perfect.
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 Cause I remember doing that before, but I figured we can do it now.
Well, last year we didn't have table,
No.
right, so.
No, that's why we got it.
Okay, I think, janitorial program, oh, PowerPoint, where I was, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
John,
Same as last year, a picture per slide, well, a person per slide, and it's their picture, their name, and the category they're in.
and it'll be in a loop.
Correct, they'll be in an ongoing.
No music. No music. in
That's
the
ongoing the entire event, so
No, but
if
there's
their
no music
music,
in
then
the
you
first
guys
bit.
are also
And
talking.
the self-music.
Yeah, you guys can send me a song that you'd like and we can add it, that's not a problem.
The only problem is when we're
When
talking,
No, but something very soft in the background. Okay, never mind.
all I'm saying is,
Me and my crazy ideas.
no, it's not a crazy idea. I'm just letting you know that in order to stop the music while we're talking or the keynote speaker, I think it would be rude if they're even hearing me.
Correct.
And I have ADD, so I'm gonna go, oh, I like that song. And yeah, sorry, bird. But I don't think there's a way of stopping the music
No.
or the PowerPoint. It's all one lump sum.
Okay. No problem.
And that's it for women in distinctions.
Okay.
Hope to see you there at 10:30.
Pending the artwork approval, hopefully, Carla will show up on time.
And then we'll have a printout of when we go up, of the nominee.
Right,
I have copies of all the
Okay.
nominations.
Oh, yes, we don't know their names.
No, we don't know.
I have copies for all the nominations that I'm gonna have ready for you guys.
Okay.
And
Is
it's
there-
also part of the program. If somebody just needs to reference the name, it's part of the program.
Yeah,
But
and also
what
you
you're
can see
looking for
the
is
email.
why they won, right? Like why they chose them? Yeah.
But is there any way possible you can email them to us again?
Yes. yes.
So, or print out, I know it's pretty late at the machine.
I already have it print the other ones, but
Yeah,
I
because
can,
to
but I
me-
can email it to you guys as well.
right, so we can read it a few times.
And you
know,
can
so it's
prepare
an
whatever you
easier
wanna say,
flow
because
when you're introducing.
Some, like you said,
Right,
some of the
very
nominations
lengthy.
are very long.
you don't
So-
have, you know.
Yeah,
So we can
yeah,
just
You don't want to
Make it
look like
so
you're
long.
constantly reading.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Key points and when you present them.
Right.
Now, Jackie and Jerry, part of this is your first time presenting, you're pretty much coming up when it's your turn and present. You read a little bit of highlights of whatever she's gonna send from the nomination. You don't have to read the whole nomination, just look here, she did this, or did this, da, da, da. I present the award, and then you put the name,
Okay,
the person's name, and the person
Yeah,
comes up,
we
we give them
have
the
a
award.
template, and then, the person and why the person got the award for.
I
That's it.
don't have that template.
But no,
Well,
that's
we-
fine,
we
we
use-
go
we
with
use
what
the-
the
yeah.
nomination was, we'll be fine. And then is anybody gonna be back there to kind of hand the award over?
One
to
of
the
us,
person? Okay,
I could be there,
Yeah, be in the back.
anybody who's available.
yeah, be there in the back because as we're introducing the person and the award is going, then it's easier flow if you hand it over.
And we already got the award, so
Yeah.
hopefully everything was good.
I haven't opened them. Trinette,
Hopefully the names are spelled correctly.
No, and we don't have any duplicates. She checked, she
Trinette
did
checked
check.
them in
She
person.
checked them in person and I sent her the list and everything,
Okay,
so it'll be
okay.
fine.
Good,
Should
good,
be fine.
good. Okay.
Okay, I'm done with that item.
Okay, next item, okay, Black History Month, we're gonna table because Chelsea's not here. And, calendar of events, okay, here's I'm gonna start filling this out and hopefully this is the last one. Those people who are not here, unfortunately, we'll have, because let me say, guys.
Oh, wait.
Evelise asked if she could please be considered for Art Around Town, Book Talk, and Hispanic Heritage, but I guess she'll be here when it gets finalized anyways, next month, I assume.
So what was the tentative?
So Felicia has put together a coordinators list for the different events you guys normally hold every year. And this is the one that I sent you guys a blank copy of.
Right, to review. But
To
what was it
comfort her.
Everly said? that she
Oh,
liked?
Evelise wants to be considered for Art Around Town.
Wait, art around
Which
town.
is
Yeah,
the
she-
subcommittee that Felicia's
I'm gonna
proposing.
be sharing that one. What I wanted to do, and sorry for
You know what,
interrupting,
she's not listed here.
because she's.
Right, she's the one that put together the report. I can send you an updated
She's not listed
roster.
here.
She's not?
I thought you
No.
did.
I thought she was.
No? How does she spell her name?
IVELI
So we only have
SSE.
one.
I'm sorry, IVE? Uh-huh.
LISSE.
Oh, because her first name is
Everly.
Barbara.
Oh, she goes, yeah, it's Barbara Evelise.
So on your minutes,
I have to put Barbara?
on-
Or Evelyn?
well, on the roll call, on the minutes,
No, but I think she's
Your
referring
copy?
to the report.
right,
The
but I'm
draft.
saying Barbara,
Thanks for bringing it.
in the minutes, her official name
Her
is
full name.
Barbara Everly
She's the same, so you see. her
Okay,
full
so I
name.
have to put Barbara. Okay.
Barbara Evelise.
Torres.
Torres. Okay,
Okay, so that's the name.
okay. So then
What was the other thing?
Evelyn's there, around town?
So let's go over this real quick. Originally, I had the list of people who told me that they wanted to chair committee. And then for the Art Around Town, we had, Felicia, me, and Evelyn. Then for the pen and picture for mom, I think Elsa wanted to do it and hopefully she can change her mind. And Jackie, you said you wanted to be in it too, as a helper,
Yeah, sure,
certainly. So you'll be a helper. And
Everybody's gonna have.
anyway, and then the next one. Our competition, which is, an option that we used to have that, but it's up to, if we want to keep that, it's to be determined. Chamber Music, Symphony of the Americas, normally I'm the one that
Yeah.
handles that.
Mhm.
I don't know who else wants to participate or help.
I'll help with that.
You wanna help? Okay, Geraldine. Music at Large Concert in the Park, normally is Charles. I don't wanna put him in because I don't know if he still wants to do it or not. Then the next one will be.
Book talks?
We'll talk.
Book talks.
Mhm.
And I have Elsa for that, and I just said that Evelise wanted to do that too, so she may be a helper or, co-chair, whatever. Helper,
See, this is a confusing part. You have chairperson and coordinator. Do you want just to put helpers, chairperson and helper, or what is your
chairperson is the
coordinator?
one that takes the bulk of the work, and then the other person will be like an assistant,
Okay,
co-chair.
Yeah.
Coordinate. I like the word coordinator
Okay.
because it's actually, that's what you're doing, you're coordinating the event, but that's why I said chairperson slash coordinator, it's
Okay.
basically the same title, to
Mhm.
me it's the same. So, from the book talk, we have Elsa and Evelyn. The holiday book reading, last time we had Charles again, I don't know if he wants to do it.
Now you had Esther.
And but Esther is not.
No, I know.
For now.
That's an easy one to do. That's an easy
I'm
one.
gonna leave it
That's
blank and
But-
then we'll.
But that won't be the next,
December, that's in
That's
December.
December.
right, so that's the next
Like I
year,
said,
yeah.
No,
I can,
yeah,
as a chair, I can pick somebody, say,
yeah, that's
and you
an
wanna
easy
do it,
one.
yes or no? And then
Yeah.
Just, voting for all this, and we never voted for this, so I don't know.
But
But through the chair, you guys
Yes.
do, it's fine if you don't vote on it, right? Like if everybody's in agreement with it, it's fine.
Yeah,
But it seemed like people were not agreeing on things. For that reason, there does need to be a vote on the events.
we,
Because, right, like not one person decides.
No,
The
no,
committee
it's
needs
like-
to agree on
like I
it.
said, in the last meeting, you said that this is my proposal, and people,
Right.
it's not voting for it, it says you agree to do this or not, and then I cross you.
Right,
off.
but for
But we don't
example,
have a vote.
exactly, but you guys need to vote, so we move forward on it, and the only reason you're taking a vote, as I was explaining, is because you guys weren't agreeing. So if we're not agreeing as a committee, you're not moving forward.
You're
on the
not
same direction.
agreeing for that position, and then I'll take you out, or somebody else that wants to. do
But that's the thing, the
But as a
committee
whole,
needs to
We
decide.
never voted for this whole thing.
That's
We've never
fine,
done
just
it.
because things were done incorrectly doesn't mean, to me, it feels like maybe in the previous years, you guys as a committee were more like centered on the same things anyways, and that's usually you would agree on things anyways.
Yeah.
But that doesn't seem to be the case as a reason. So to make sure we're all being transparent, there needs to be a vote taken. Otherwise, anybody can just come in and decide, and nobody should be
No,
deciding for the
people
committee
can
other
say,
than
I
the
wanna
committee.
share, I wanna share this
Correct.
committee, and I put them down. That's why I have people here from the previous year, and I know they're
I
gonna
have
agree.
experience.
I had experience in the event.
Okay, through the chair,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm looking at holiday book reading, Black History Month, Juneteenth. So, well, Juneteenth is coming. Holiday book reading and Black History Month, those two have passed already, so that was gonna be for the year 24-25.
Yeah, but we still, we still wanna do it, we need to get somebody to, we need to get, and I keep emphasizing this, we need to start coordinating everything early. Because otherwise we end up at the last moment doing things. And I'm trying to avoid that.
But the holiday book reading will be this year, December of
Yes.
this year.
Yeah, but it's calendar year 24-25.
Yeah.
The next budget, the next.
Fiscal year.
Fiscal year,
Right, but as far as the event,
For
the
this year.
event is
Yeah,
this.
but we already passed.
You guys already actually voted on a date for that one.
Yeah, it's.
On your
So it means that whoever takes that has to start working on.
And when, of course, it's no longer in the committee, but when we decided on the date, I think Esther said the 7th is it because it's the day when she can come. I remember that.
Yeah, she was traveling
She was traveling.
before the other,
So,
but we have to
Now-
work
now
with
we
the
have-
theater.
yeah. that's what we'll do.
Okay.
It's, so I'm gonna leave the holiday book reading open, and whoever wants to come in, they can come in and sign in. I mean, Black History Month, normally it's Charles again, And then, the Women of Distinction,
Juneteenth,
Juneteenth.
You're gonna combine both of them together, remember? They have said.
No, no.
No, they're gonna do it separate.
Like that anymore, has to be separate. Juneteenth, again, I don't know if Charles wants to do it. Women History Month,
this year, next year I can't confirm.
okay, so this year is, anybody else that wants to?
will.
To help her? Okay, Jackie? So the two of you will be in that.
But wait, I just said,
No, next year you don't.
next year, I don't
No,
know.
But Jackie said that you
We'll
want
help
to do
you
it
this year.
this year, next year?
Oh, we're
So this
discussing
year's
next year.
done. Huh?
No, we're doing this year. She said
Yeah.
next year, but you want to do it when? This year?
Yes.
Okay, so you
Um,
are in.
Okay, but I'm sorry, this year's done.
No, this year's
It's
done, it'll be
Saturday.
next year. That
Would be
particular one is next year,
Okay, I'm
Felicia.
gonna cross you out, okay? Next year you can sign up. Or you can help. I mean,
Well, she's gonna help anyway this year, but.
I'm gonna put Jackie helper. yes, everybody wants to help, don't deny this to the people, we will help. Father's Day fishing tournament, I think Trinette said she was gonna do it if nobody else chose it, and I think she already submitted something. Again, I'm gonna leave it blank, till she comes back. And then we have the subcommittees, this is very important, people, this is actually not for this year, it's basically for the eternity or whatever we're doing. Is the calendar event publicity coordinator.
Okay, I'm sorry, through the chair, you missed July 4th.
July 4th is me and the rest of the committee. And hopefully we get more people involved because last year was just me and the rest of us. And
I'm sorry.
I know you're
I
gonna
stand
be-
corrected. I'm sorry. Last year, the July 4th, I was chairperson at last minute and I geared ahead everything. Now, attendance is what you're talking about.
Yes,
That's a different thing.
okay.
But
Yeah,
July
we-
4th
we- And I
chairperson,
appreciate very much because you help us with the budget. So if you want to share that, you want to share the 4th of July?
no,
No, okay, but you can help us
I can always help.
with the budget and we need, actually, as a matter of fact, we need the copy of the last one so we can see who we picked and see if they're available this year again. We already have the band, so that should do it. But I need a copy of,
I don't understand what you're asking for.
we had a budget for the 4th of July. Do we have a copy on file?
The
mean-
budget is the same as last
Yeah,
year's.
the breakdown of.
She
who
means
we
my
paid.
proposal.
You mean her paper.
Yeah, her paper. So we can,
Do you want to see the proposal or do you want to see
No,
what you
no, no.
actually, no, but I'm asking you so I prepare it. Do
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want,
because we'll use that as a guideline.
so, two options. Do you want the paper that she submitted, which is a proposal, or do you want what you guys actually spent as a committee?
Everything. I want to look at it and decide.
But do you understand? I'm
Yeah, I
trying to
understand
help
your
you
question.
guys. Yeah.
Understand your question.
Okay.
I want.
So I'm gonna send you the link for
All
the
relevant
budget.
paperwork that was used for that. event.
So I'll send you the link for the budget, kind of the one that I just mentioned, because you can see all town expenses there, and that includes 4th of July. And then I'll also pull up the copy
The
that she,
itemized stuff.
right, so the link has that.
Okay.
Yes,
Good.
you guys can look at itemized everything related to the town for
Yeah, just
transparency
that's
purposes.
gonna help us, and again, cost has gone up, so we need to make sure that we. And then we need to start getting the sponsors and so forth, and then again, that, we don't need to discuss that at this moment right now. Okay, 4th of July, so. And then for Hispanic History Month, we did 4th of July. Hispanic History Month.
You put me down for the
For what?
Hispanic history.
Okay, so Jackie,
I'll help with that one too.
okay. Okay, so it's gonna be Emily, Jackie, and Gerald. Okay, good.
Who's the other person? Jackie Geraldine and who else?
Evelyn,
Oh,
Barbara Evelyn, I like, Evelyn is hard to pronounce, but.
who was the other one?
Evelyn.
Evelyn, the lady that.
You haven't seen- you haven't seen her yet.
She's been sick
Yeah.
for.
You haven't met her yet.
Right. How do you spell her name?
IVE.
Uh-huh.
LISSE.
Got it.
Okay, next, any other questions from now? No? Okay, let's move on to the next one. The next one is, events calendar events and publicity coordination. Is basically, coordinate, like I have. You can make copies of this. Of the school, I had made one. Of the school calendar, so we make sure that, I remember for the Black History Month, the Motown Review, there was a long weekend, so it was kind of like a little bit crazy because we didn't know they were having it on weekend. So here's everything, we can get the one for 2025. This is 2024.
Through the chair, I want to be clear because I don't think that that's a fair statement. I did remind you guys that it was a long weekend. I think you guys just, it was short notice. And that's why you guys
No, no,
kept going forward. But that particular event, you guys did make a conscious decision that you didn't want to have it.
No, I know, I'm not saying that you,
No, but I just want you to know that you guys were informed of that long weekend,
Yes.
specifically that one.
yeah, it's short notice, like you said.
And we had a great turnout. So it didn't hamper,
Yeah, because the students,
right,
and one quick comment on that is, and I know that's Charles most of the people that attended were not really.
Through the chair, just a brief reminder, it is 8:06 p.m. and we have a lot on the agenda. Just like,
Okay.
I just
I'm
said
trying-
a
I'm
quick
trying, I mean,
reminder.
I'm trying to go through the list real quick. And if we have to extend, we have to extend.
You would need a vote to extend. The committee has voted that you guys want to be ending at 8:30. So that's just a reminder.
That's why I reminded us, like, let me remind you.
well, there's some,
Okay, calendar of events, publicity coordination. Anybody wants to coordinate that or chair that? No? Okay.
calendar, I put myself down,
Calendar events, publicity coordination.
I can help.
It's doing the publicity, checking that if the events does not conflict with
Okay, I
other
can help out
committees
with
or. Okay, I'm not going to put else. Just I'm trying to give opportunity to everybody.
Right,
Uh,
And we're also missing some of our members.
yes, we're missing some of our members.
we wanted a blank form.
Yeah, that's why we have the blank form, but
Yeah.
some of them are not here.
Well, I had it
the next
filled out, I
one,
was gonna scan it or send
Let me go on,
events.
yeah, the second one is sponsorship grant subcommittee, which Marietta said she was gonna do it, but she's not showing up, so that one, we have to pick somebody for that.
Okay.
And the agricultural research, I remember Evelyn saying that she was gonna help with that.
Who?
Evelyn,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure, I have to
Okay,
see.
you have to
if-
wait.
She probably doesn't remember this,
Okay,
but we have to wait on that. And then I think we voted on the proposed, events. The calendar, the only one that is outstanding is the Symphony of the Americas. I've been trying to reach out to Sandy Riblet. I think they're having a concert, in March, so probably she's overwhelmed and she hasn't responded to me, but I checked my notes and I've been contacting her since January. I sent her an email in January 29th, then in February 22nd, and no, not 22nd, January
the
29th.
Hispanic one is October 12th, did you see that?
And then in February, but I still haven't gotten any feedback from her, so I'm gonna keep trying. Because we need the date to get our sponsors and to prepare our calendar.
The what?
So that's basically the only thing,
Yeah, I got it.
and then in back of this, and I hope you all have this, it's very important that you follow this, that we stay within budget. And submit the budget on time, so we can review it. And also in the package, I don't know if, it's included here, I think it was like a little timeline to follow, which is very helpful. And it has the links to, let's see, where is it?
Page 14 at the bottom.
Here we go. Event planning timeline. This is very useful. I downloaded from the internet. And it's very good because it tells you, you're probably familiar with it, if you put events together. Basically, I'm not gonna read it, it's kind of long, but like it says here. 6 to 12 months is when you just get started and planning the events. And then it tells you more or less, what to do within the time of the 3 months out, 2 months out, the month before, the week before, and so forth. It's very useful. I think it's very good if you wanna organize an event, I think it's very useful. And then the next item on the agenda
Paint the picture.
is sanitation for mom, which is coming up,
Yeah, May 11th.
and then,
I'm ready for the patient, but she's not.
okay, so, any questions on the calendar or coordinator list? So we can move on to the next item. Anybody?
No.
No, okay. Next item is gonna be 7B. Elsa?
Okay, the paint a picture for mom, basically, it's in the works. I went to the supply closet, and unfortunately, it's just too crowded that we couldn't really locate the boxes. So I'm hoping that, after the Easter fling, Felicia is gonna help with that one, and she's gonna go with Al to look for the boxes and the new easels, and we have a lot, we have paints, the canvases, we have a lot. So I gave Felicia a list of what we have done in the past.
Oh,
And, okay, yeah, make sure, yeah, and so that way we need that, so then we know what to order. I have a feeling we need to order maybe some canvases and some additional paint. But everything else, I think we're in pretty good shape. I know the brushes, we have plenty of brushes, and we got new pumps for
That's what it was.
the pumps. Yeah,
How
for the-
large a canvas is it?
It's an 8x10. Yeah, but we order all that through the, orders it for us, you know, so it's great. So the good news is that it looks like the farmer's market is gonna come back, so that's great news. Because we had tentatively the Mary Collins, but we really like the market, because it attracts a lot of people that are passing by. So, I asked Kyle to please, if she can, to contact Diego and make sure that we have that set up with him for when he opens. I'm gonna be sending an email to the school. We usually get children in the National Honor Society and maybe some high school kids that come and help us. And they're great. They're our runners, you know? They run here, they get the paper plate, they pump the paint, they're really great.
Where is this?
And we
taking
give them
place?
community service. What?
Where is this taking place?
In the
Farmer's
marketplace, the farmer's market. That's why we did it
On Main,
on Main Street. Yeah, we did that. It used to be the Veterans Park,
right.
and then we moved it to the farmer's market, and we've done better there. Because believe it or not, with Eventbrite, you get X amount of people that signed up, and when the time comes, half of those people don't show up.
Yeah.
So we did get a nice amount of people from the market. So basically, we had 65 children plus 9 volunteers. We have 31 walk-ups and 34 from Eventbrite.
Excellent.
So that's what, but look at all the people that signed up and didn't show up.
It's usual.
So we had,
Yeah,
we had 31
31
walk-ups
walk-ups.
and then
and 34
from the
Eventbrite.
Eventbrite.
Right.
And how are the children selected to participate?
they just walk up.
They're just
Or
there.
they
just
register.
walking up.
They register, yeah, they register there. Oh, they have a great time. That's a beautiful event. That's a beautiful event, and the children love it, and they give it to their moms, you know, for their grandmothers, whoever they want, for Mother's Day, and it's a really, really pretty event. So, so far, I'm leaving for Atlanta next week. I'm gonna be there with my daughter for Easter, and then I'll be back April 16th. But I'm accessible, because I'm not going overseas, I'm in Atlanta, anything that needs to be. But I think it's pretty well settled. We need to make sure is what supplies we have. And once we know that, then we know what we need to order. Okay. That's it.
Okay, Sunset Fishing Tournament, we have a quarter party invoice review. Okay, we need to table that one. And here. Please review the package. I think she submitted an invoice, a proposal. And, the next time, do you need to approve it or not? And next.
I think
item-
in the past, if anybody needed to go to the restroom, there's a CVS right there at the corner. Do we have to spend money on one of
Well,
those?
we'll discuss it.
On the next meeting? Okay.
What time do you want us there for the paint a picture?
The paint the picture from now, we usually, the market opens at 10, so we usually are there. at
And we
10 o'clock,
discussed it ahead of
9:30.
time.
9
Yeah,
o'clock.
we'll let you know, around
That's May.
9:30 or so, yeah.
9:30.
We'll
We got
discuss
time,
it.
but normally we start around 9 o'clock to set up.
Yeah, to set everything up. And then the towns takes the table.
What time do you usually start?
10, it starts at 10.
9 or 9.
No,
I'll have to check.
No, I think it's 9.
the
Yeah,
actual
because
event.
Diego
or the
provides
tent.
us the tents, the town gives us the
Yeah.
tables and chairs. So we set it up, we need basically the table.
Yeah, that's all on the, in here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
last
just
year
part
you
of the
guys started
supplies.
at
Do you have
10 a.m.
paper towel?
Then,
That's what I just put it, no, because
And
last year.
what's
we-
very
Yeah,
important.
last year we didn't have it, and we had to send it out to Publix.
what
To get
time,
votes.
Last year, you guys, agreed from 10 to 12:30, but I
Yeah.
think you guys ended up cutting it short,
At
but
12,
I don't remember too well.
at 12, we stopped at 12.
okay, we need
So
to
we could do
verify the
10 to
time, so
12.
when
10
we
to 12.
publicize it, we have the right time. Okay, any other questions on that item? Okay, we move on. Propose, okay, we need to table this one too. New business report to council, we already spoke about that. Independence Day concert, basically, I would like to set up a subcommittee, do we have to vote for that?
Yes, for the rules you do.
You cannot check on a date for us in the meantime?
For what?
For the subcommittee to review the
Right,
budget.
but for what, around what time, what dates, I guess.
Well, the sooner the better, we need to.
So it has to be after a meeting where you guys approve it.
So after
So shortly after that?
After April.
Okay.
April, what is it, 13th?
Yes, you guys meet April 10th,
April 10th, after
so after April 10th.
April. And. The book talk,
Oh, the book talk, okay.
we cannot vote on it, but you can talk about it.
Okay, there's a couple of authors. This was one that I read. And the reason that I read it is because I belong to a book club. And this particular author was in the Zoom book talk, and she was wonderful. And it's based in Iran. And it's a beautiful story. It's kind of like a love story, but the way it's worded it's beautiful. And then basically, she came to the United States to study. So it goes through leaving Iran because of the problem that they had there, you know, the political situation, and then coming to the United States and that transition of her and her sister being young. And what I like about this author now in July, The Lion Women of Tehran. So she's promoting her new book. So at first I couldn't get a hold of her. She wasn't answering my emails, but the Taurus in me comes out. So I went ahead and I got her in Instagram. And I said, by the way, I sent you an email, you haven't answered me. So she gave the information to her publicist. And I'm talking to her publicist, so they're gonna try and see if they can do it in September. We have September 5th, tentatively the date. But again, I was just informed of another author. So I'm not, since this is not 100% yet, I'm looking to other options and other authors that maybe might be willing.
Is
to
that
be
a
part.
dust jacket on it, or is that the actual cover?
This is, yeah.
It's stunning.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's absolutely
Oh,
stunning.
And then the other thing I thought about this is that my niece is married to Iran.
Mhm.
And I was thinking of having Hossein maybe sponsor the food. I have some Persian food to give us, you know?
It's stunning.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful? I love the colors.
Stunning.
And it's a great read. I liked it. I enjoyed
It's
it.
extraordinarily expensive to do this.
Yeah, I'm sure. And it's a national bestseller. And the past week has some great authors. We had Alka, that she did the henna artist. And I don't know if you read, she had 3 books. And The Perfumist of Paris was the last one,
Yes.
and from
Yeah.
India.
Yeah.
And they're going, Netflix is gonna have a series on her books. And she was part of our book talk a couple of years ago. And last year I had Chan, and she was the one that wrote Counterfeit.
Yes,
You
yes,
came?
I have
You
that.
came? Yeah, that was an interesting one too. And I wouldn't be surprised that goes into Netflix or one of
I
those
wouldn't be
series, yeah.
surprised at all.
So I like to bring, ones that are nationally known.
This is like gold leaf. I mean, it's incredibly
It's
done.
beautiful. Very beautiful. Yeah. That's why I have my Kindle, but I like sometimes, I like the paper.
It's nice to feel paid.
I like
It's nice to
paper.
turn the page.
So I'm still after them. They haven't said no to me. They said yes, and they were gonna look into it, so I'm still working on that and hopefully we can get her.
So, okay, so thank you, Elsa.
Okay,
So I guess at the next meeting, we'll approve the book and move on.
okay.
You know, we have time, but we need to start.
No, I like to do my events.
Okay, next item, this is more for information, there's nothing to be approved on that. But, this is like, I think my second time that I sent this quickly to the members. Is,
Anything changes. Thank you. Thank you.
thank you.
Sorry.
See you on Saturday.
Thank you for allowing me to be here.
Okay, you're always welcome. I tried to bring this on because, I checked and of course it's not our duty or the staff duty to monitor the attendance of the members. But it has become, to me, very critical. Like today, we could have a very productive meeting, but some people were not here, so we could not vote on. And, I think when we become members, we need to be aware, this is a part of the application. Of course, you return the application and you don't see this again, but it's important, so read it and please abide to it. The rules say that you, I guess, the only person that can, tell the members that, you know, they're not attending meetings or, I mean, there's people that sign up and don't come. And it's important. I think in order for us to have a productive committee, we need to attend, participate in the events. And then not only coming to the meetings, but attending events and just reading. I don't want to lecture you guys, but I think it's very important. We need to be conscientious and commit ourselves to serve the community, which is why we join the committee. So please, and I'll try to say it to the other members that are not present here today. And that's basically it. So,
Through the chair,
yes, ma'am.
unofficially, I want to go back to the RSVPs for the Women's Distinction this Saturday. Since we're inviting guests, I have one winner that's requesting if she can bring 2 more for a total of 10. How do we feel about that?
Yeah, tell her yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
I mean,
tell
we'll, do we have space at the tables?
Not at that
Not
table,
at that
but
We don't know if, like you said, if they said they're coming and maybe they're not, not all of them will come. If not, we'll, I remember when we used to do it, Shula, we're pulling a table out and.
right, there's room.
There's room.
There's room. We have 6 empty seats.
That.
As of
one that
right
only has
now.
3, there's one that only has 3 people,
Right.
right? Yeah.
But since we added the additional guests, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, and then we have a couple of councilmen and councilwomen and stuff like that, right now, as it stands right this second, without knowing who else is coming on Saturday, members, we have 6 spots left.
Okay,
I said I would ask, I don't, since we're not voting or anything, but I just wanted to bring it out there.
No, we don't need to vote.
She's the only one that asked. Other ones, you know, didn't say, hey, can I have more than 8?
right,
But
right.
she did ask, hey, if you got extras,
Right.
I can bring 2 more.
And that's who it is. I mean, that's a big.
I was trying to find the name.
And also, Madeline, did you tell them that it was 8, including themselves?
Yes,
Okay.
Janet,
Oh, Janet, the
the
acupuncturist?
acupuncturist.
Oh, it's probably people from the chamber coming, because you're very involved in the chamber.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, okay, yeah, tell her yes.
Who's introducing her?
Huh?
Who's introducing her?
You?
I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are? Oh, okay. Well, before you start, if you don't know her, I guess this is good that you introduce each other.
Yeah, she asked me yesterday, any more spots? And I said, well, I can ask for right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wanted, I didn't say yes right away, because mainly the other
Oh,
ones,
okay.
we told them 8. I didn't wanna get into, oh, I could have brought more, oh, but I had upped it already to 8, so
Just tell her, I'm going to verify it.
I did, that's what I'm saying.
Jacqueline Kennedy, huh?
If we have, if I get 6 filled seats because of members or whatever, then it's gonna be a no. So I told her I'll let her know by Thursday night, because it is already Wednesday.
So you're counting our guests that we're bringing?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, tell her yes, because you know what happens, sometimes the people tell you they bring coming 8 and it's not 8.
Yeah, we can make adjustments.
Oh, no, it'll be fine.
we have the room, in other words, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I just wanted to mention the part of she is a winner, and I don't know if another winner would have said, oh, if I would have bought more,
No, they're not gonna be.
you know how some
Yeah,
people
I
can get.
know, I know.
okay, last, before we close, last but not least is, this form I created because I think it's important, like, people who are gonna take over events.
Where's that one? I'm sorry,
This
what
one, I
item?
think I always add it to packages every time,
It's the post report.
the post,
It's not a part of this package.
It's not on this packet, but I think it was.
Okay, so it's not on the agenda.
But I wanted to make sure that, please, like, you're doing the owner distinction, I think it will be good, because if somebody takes over the event, they need to know what transpired on the previous one. As far as, get a copy of the budget, prepare like a new package for, as a record. So we know, for future reference that, it will help. And then, okay, announcements, just real quick. I know we're not gonna meet in April.
We're not?
We're gonna meet in April, but, this event is prior to our meeting, is the Cars for Cure,
For a cure?
which is
April
happening on Main
7th?
Street.
Oh, it's in April. yeah.
April
It's
7th?
April 7th. And I encourage you to attend and support their cause.
What is it?
Is Cars for a Cure, April 7th on Main Street.
The funds from that usually goes to the
Sylvester
Cancer Institute. Yeah.
Institute. And basically, that event was started by Roberto Alonso,
Yeah.
and his son has taken it
Yeah.
over. And we used to do that with Jumping Jack Flash, and you remember him? He
Yes,
used to-
yeah.
He used to bring entertainment. It was a great event. And then for some reason, it got stopped. And
And then it came back again a
came
couple
back
of years ago.
so I'm very happy that his son took it over, and it's just remembering him. He has like a car there that belongs to him.
It's an incredible event.
Yeah.
It's very well
So I
attended.
think
It's a
that,
beautiful
Spread the
walkthrough.
word.
Yeah.
I mean, they have
yeah,
beautiful cars.
Yes.
It's, I
Yes.
think it's one of our biggest events. So.
A photographer's delight.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And the next meeting is gonna be April 10th, the subcommittee, you're gonna check on it out for April after we,
What's the date, Felicia?
April 10th
April
10.
10th.
at 7 p.m.
Second Wednesday of the month.
Yes.
And then the subcommittee meeting, which I wanted to organize and put together. And get a date for it, but it's gonna have to be up to April 10th. So, I make a motion to adjourn. So any questions before we adjourn? No? Anybody else? Okay, our next meeting is going to be April 10th, and we adjourn, it's 8:29, right on time.
Let me ask you a quick question. If I have my form already that was sent of what committees I want to be in, do I hand it to you, or to Felicia?
If you want me to attach it as part of the next agenda, I can.
Okay.
Again,
I made
whatever.
this here, so.
I have it.
So
Wanna.
I think it's best if everybody brings their own draft. So you
Okay.
guys just agree on whatever you're,
Right, but I'll be in Atlanta.
Oh, you want me to attach it to the agenda? You can send it to me.
Okay.
Same as you, if you guys ever have a topic you want to add to the agenda, just send it to me a week before. Or call me and let me know, and I'll let you know.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have